So let me get this straight. We're talking about people bullying a vocalist of a metal band for wearing eyeliner. That's it. That's the topic. As you may or may not know, everybody has been talking about the new Beartooth release, and unfortunately, a lot of that conversation didn't have to do anything with the song itself. To drop a little bit of context for you, Beartooth dropped a new song called Free a couple of days ago. It's not something I was particularly interested in checking out just because I kind of fell off of the Beartooth hype train a while ago and I just didn't find it all that exciting. But I couldn't help but see people talk about this release and, you know, stuff surrounding it quite a bit for this past week. And I wanted to know why. So I listened to the song off camera, I watched the music video. It's fine, it's a fun song from Beartooth. It sounds like Beartooth, there's nothing wrong with it. But would you be surprised if I told you that certain people are upset about this release, not because of anything to do with the song, but rather a music video, and specifically Caleb Shomo, the vocalist of Beartooth, looking like this in the music video? What, you're not surprised? Yeah, me neither. This is one of those instances where I genuinely just don't know what to say, because what is wrong with this look compared to a hair metal band from the 80s? This like 80s look of the metal bands argument gets brought up all the time when this kind of thing happens. But even if it wasn't the case, even if we just completely ignore that entire history of the genre, what's the problem? Naturally, these people have been bullying Caleb and Beartooth by extension for this because, you know, they're in the fragile little world of theirs. Seeing a man that they perceive as gay is the end of the world. Caleb Shomo since has deleted his Instagram. I don't know if it's related specifically for this. There was no any kind of statement, nor that I think it should be. But it is likely that he deleted it because of the amount of hate that was dropping in the comment sections. Because, you know, internet is a horrible place. But Instagram comments is a whole different fucking planet of horrible. Now, what especially sucks about this whole situation is that Beartooth has been on this trajectory of writing music about more and more positive stuff. This is, of course, very much connected with Caleb Shomo's personal story, with, you know, all of his personal demons and how he's overcome them, and so a lot of that is reflected on the newer albums being much more upbeat and positive. So to release music like that, genuinely expressing that happiness and that ability to be free, and as a response getting this hatred, this complete nonsense hatred, is just, it must be just completely heartbreaking. And of course, we can't pass by the one and only Franz from Attila. He has been on the metal news for the wrong reasons lately, actually. Not that he's ever on there for good reasons. I don't know if you saw this whole thing where he announced that he'll be charging bands for playing their music in between sets on the live shows, which is just, holy fuck, dude. What the fuck is this? But the reason we're talking about him is because he decided that, you know, as an adult, he's gonna make a really funny joke. That's the joke. Like, this is baffling to me that someone considers this type of shit funny. Like, are you 12? Did you stop mentally developing past 12? Like, what's happening here? I'm sure this has definitely added some fuel to the fire, because Franz is an influential, somewhat influential person still on the Twitter realm of the internet. And he is followed by a lot of like-minded individuals. And Chris being a popular person in the genre, it sucks especially, because I'm sure Caleb and Chris at some point have met in the past, in the MySpace days. Naturally, after you make a really funny joke that everybody likes, you then have to apologize, which Chris did apologize in this lovely string of tweets, which he then quickly followed up by, you know, it was just a joke. Which, you know, all great apologies do. I just think there is no fucking excuse to say shit like that, especially if you already see such insane hatred being poured towards a person who simply decided to express themselves differently than what your ooga booga caveman brain believes. So another fat L towards Chris, and another fat L towards the more shitty, bigoted, annoying ass snowflake community inside the metal genre that has for some reason found this whole thing controversial. A man wearing eyeliner. Horror. Will somebody think of the kids? I don't know. I guess this video I'm just trying to express kind of my view on this situation, and my view on this situation is that this concerns fucking nobody. Like, if an artist has an artistic expression that they want to express in the song that they write and produce and put out, you can say that you didn't like the song. The second you try to involve like personal insults towards an artist just because of how they look doesn't align with your worldview, that's where I find issue, and that's where I think we have regressed as a society. Anyways, I hope Caleb is just taking a short break to remove himself from the internet and comes back stronger, and I hope the people that have made these really funny jokes and hatred towards him eat some more shit. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the situation. I mean, I'd imagine you're a normal person, and I will agree with all of you. But that's all, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Moral of the story, be a fucking normal person. Jesus Christ. How many times do we have to have this conversation? God damn it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
In the next one. See you in the next